Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my most repurchased products of 2020. You guys know this if you're a regular subscriber, and if you're not, please make sure that you subscribe and click on the bell. But if you're a regular subscriber, you know that I constantly love trying out new products, testing out new things, specifically to review for you guys, but even otherwise, I love buying new products. But when it comes to certain categories and certain products, I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired and I'm sick and I don't want to try out anything new. I just want to just go back to what I know is going to work for me, what I know is going to be worth my money, and just continue repurchasing the same products over and over and over again. And today I have quite a few things that are like my tried and true. I always repurchase these over and over again kind of products, and that's what this video is going to be about. So yeah, if you're interested in that, please keep on watching. Now let's dive right into it because there are a lot of products that I have to talk about. Starting, it's going to be mainly focused on skincare, and then I have a little bit of bath and body towards the end. But we'll go category wise, so from face wash to then serums to moisturizers, sunscreens, and then body care. So when it comes to face washes, you guys know that my two favorite holy grail ride or die face washes is a Nivea purifying face wash and the Himalaya, it's right here. I got it specifically to show you the oil clear lemon face wash. This time I bought the 150 ml size because I was just like, I prefer the tube packaging. I don't like the Himalaya pump packaging. I would have easily bought the 200 milliliter one, but that comes with a pump and I don't like that packaging. I feel like it's not like I don't like pumps, but I don't like the Himalaya pump and the dispenser. So I wanted to go with the big size, but I wanted to make sure it's a tube. So I got this one, and this is my favorite face wash, specifically for the summers, for the oily season. For oily season, no, for when it's hot and humid. And I have been using it sometimes, even like right now, even though it's winter and my skin can feel a little bit dry when I use this. But yeah, I've been again trying and testing it out, using it. I love the smell, I love how it feels, how it lathers, how it cleanses. It's not a very good makeup removal cleanser, but it's a very good like cleanser, like to clean your skin if you're not wearing makeup morning or night. It's great. So this is the one that is going to very soon become like my holy grail, because the Nivea Purifying Face Wash is not cruelty free. So even though I have one tube right now in my stash, I will use that one up, but I will not be able to repurchase it because again, Nivea is not cruelty free. So yeah, this one is definitely like one of the only face washes that I have repurchased quite a few times. Speaking of that, I also have another face wash that I've repurchased quite a few times. I will not be anymore, but I have three tubes to show you. It is the Avon Naturals Purifying Cleanser, the Carbon Cleanser. This is one that I used to talk about so often on my channel. I have three tubes to show you, and there is something on it. It was in my empties bin and it's like super duper sticky. I don't know what this is. So I'm just going to put it down so that everything else doesn't get super sticky. But yeah, that one is again a great carbon cleanser, but I've definitely moved away from carbon cleansers, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. But yeah, if you're into using some sort of a charcoal carbon cleanser in the evenings to get rid of more of like dirt and grime, and maybe even a little bit of makeup, I want to say, like if you're a very simple pressed powder, compact powder kind of a person when it comes to makeup, I do think that will do a good job along with a micellar water or like some other product as well. It's not like a one stop solution for everything, but along with other products it will definitely do a very good job. And it's one that I just wanted to like let you know that I have been using the ones that I have, but I will not be repurchasing. So yeah, those were all the face washes pretty much, I believe. Yeah, those are all the face washes. Now moving on to toners. When it comes to toners, I will be sharing my opinion on how I feel about toners. Are they necessary, are they not necessary, because one of you guys did request that. But I have a face mist actually, which again I'm going to put in the toner category. Again, this thing is like super sticky. I don't know what has leaked in my empties bin, but this is the old packaging of the Juicy Chemistry Tea Tree and Basil Hydrating Toning Mist for acne control. So this one again I have been repurchasing a lot. I have one, they've changed the packaging to a glass bottle, and one is going to be like getting over very very soon, and then I have three more also that I will be using. So yeah, that is a product I have definitely repurchased over and over. I kind of have a lot of backups right now, and you will probably see all those bottles in my next like most repurchased products video. But the reason why I really like that mist is again because I feel like it's not, I wouldn't say it's good for acne control or anything like, I wouldn't say that if I'm breaking out, I would necessarily use that to like kind of tame the breakouts or anything. But I feel like that is again great for the hot and humid months. When I want a little bit of mattification, I feel like that somehow just does it for me. My skin doesn't get super oily when I use that in the morning as a toner, like in my toner step. So yeah, that's the reason I really like the Juicy Chemistry tea tree face mists. Now moving on to serums. Now the serums that I have to talk about, I don't actually have because I have already thrown the empties. But the Dot and Key Vitamin C serum is one of my absolute favorites. Again, I know that I've decided to kind of stop using super fragrance products, but I have not been able to find anything that is as good as the Dot and Key serums, which is why I'm still looking. I'm trying to find products to kind of replace them, but as of now, I've not been able to find. So the vitamin C serum is my favorite because that will make your face look super radiant. If you have a dull skin, you have to check that product out. It also does help with pigmentation when you use it consistently. You will notice that your pigmentation and your marks have faded a little bit. And the anti-acne serum, you guys, that stuff is magic. If you have a lot of breakouts going on in your skin, use that for like 2 to 3 days and it will do the job. Again, I've not been able to find, like, I have favorite salicylic acid serums, like I love the minimalist one also, but I feel like if I want to get rid of my breakouts like instantly, and when I say instantly I mean like 2 or 3 days, I feel like even the minimalist ones take the minimalist salicylic acid will take a little bit of time, a little bit more days. So I will use that normally as like a regular product. But if I want my pimples to go away in like 1 or 2 days maybe, then the Dot K serum is that is the only one that does it for me. I don't know what they put in there, but it just does the job. So those are my two favorite serums for sure. I've repurchased both, like the tea tree one I think I've repurchased 2 or 3 times maybe, and the vitamin C one I have definitely purchased twice. I used up one bottle completely and now I have a backup bottle in my stash. So yeah, that was that. Moving on to moisturizer, you guys know what is coming. The Pond's Super Light Gel Oil Free Moisturizer is my favorite. Again, I know this one is not cruelty free, but I bought 3 tubs in total, like this size. This is the bigger size, 147 grams. I bought 3 tubs in June, and I made the decision to go cruelty free in September. So I'd already bought everything, and obviously, if I'm going cruelty free, doesn't mean I'm just going to throw everything away. So this is my first tub that I'm still working on, and I have barely used like 1/4 of this, I want to say. So it's definitely going to last me a while. So I will continue to use these and simultaneously also look for cruelty free options. But this has to be my, like, I don't think I've ever repurchased one moisturizer so many times. So yeah, this definitely has to be my favorite most repurchased moisturizer. Moving on to sunscreen, I have a couple of sunscreens. So first, let me talk about the OG, the sunscreen that it's not going to be a new product to you. Everyone who exists on this planet has probably heard about the sunscreen, and that is the Lotus Herbals UV Screen Matte Gel. This is an empty tube that I finished earlier this year, and then this is a new tube that I opened up recently. But again, I'm not using it a lot right now because it is the dry winter season, and I don't think that the sunscreen is great for dry skin. That being said, my best friend who has dry skin also swears by this, but she's what she is, okay? But I don't think that this is the best sunscreen for dry skin. Even my normal to dry skin in the winters can't take this because I feel like it is a little bit mattifying for my skin. My skin feels a little dry, a little stretchy when I use this. But otherwise, apart from that, I feel like this definitely has to be the sunscreen that I've repurchased the most amount of times. Apart from this empty tube and this kind of semi-opened tube. I also have a backup of this, so you got to know that the love for this is real. And another sunscreen that I am sure you are not new to anymore is the Tricone Ultra Matte Dry Touch L-Glutathione Sunscreen Gel SPF 60 PA triple plus. It's got the longest name ever, but it's the best thing ever. This is the first tube that I used earlier this year. You've seen this multiple times in my morning skincare routine videos, in my review videos, etc. etc. Then this is the new tube that I bought. That is kind of, I want to say, it looks like it's half over, but it's not half over. It's very deceiving in the fact that there is more than you think in the tube. So this one is again going to last me a few months. And I also have a backup tube now because they did send one to me in PR. They saw one of my videos where I was raving about them, and yeah, that was like a super special moment to me that I shared with you guys on Instagram. So yeah, they did send me this in PR along with the serum that I've raved about a lot also from them. So yeah, another sunscreen that I've repurchased a lot of times, and I will continue to repurchase even after 2020. So we have that, and then another sunscreen. This one is the VLCC Radiance Pro Sunscreen Gel Cream SPF 30. Now this one I also mentioned in my like favorite Holy Grail sunscreens video. This is the first tube that I ever bought. It's like super duper old, and it's the 50-gram one, I believe. Can't find it. Yeah, the 50-gram tube. And then this is the tube that I recently emptied. This is the 100-gram tube. So yeah, I have two empties of this. I will probably repurchase this maybe towards the summer or something like that, because right now I have a lot of like sunscreens, SPF 50s, SPF 60s. I don't need an SPF 30 as of now, so I'm not going to repurchase it anytime soon again, but probably will in the near to distinct future. But yeah, another sunscreen, I've already repurchased this twice, so I'm sure that counts. And then I have one more sunscreen, one last. This is the, again, I don't know why these tubes are super sticky. This is the Blossom Culture Aroma Magic Aloe Vera Sunscreen Gel SPF 20. Now this is one that I will use if I have to go out to run some errands, and I know I'm going to come back home and wash my face, because it's like super, I mean, not right now again. I feel like I'm doing all of this at a very not appropriate time, because it's winter right now, so typically the products I use throughout the year I don't use right now, but throughout the year otherwise it's super hot and humid here in Mumbai where I live, and I definitely have to, like, if I go out I know I'm going to come back sweaty, so I have to wash my face, and then if I have to like reapply sunscreen and I'm going to stay at home like the rest of the time, I will apply this before I go out, because I know ki SPF 50 wala itna acha, like, that is a better protection, you know what I mean? So this is like a काम चलाओ for some time and then घर पे आके वो धुलने वाला है. So I will use this for that. So this is the smaller tube and I love the formulation. By the way, this is a physical protection sunscreen because I know a lot of people don't like chemical filters in their sunscreen. So this one actually has a physical filter and it is, I think, zinc oxide. Yeah, this one is a zinc oxide sunscreen. So yeah, great stuff, even though it is really sticky. I don't know what is spilled in my empty tube that has made every single like product in it like super duper sticky. Anyways, I feel like I've just been talking about skincare for such a long time, but I still have a couple of products. This one is the Toli Moly Egg Pore Blackhead Steam Balm. So I always get a lot of questions about from people saying that, okay, I have blackheads, what should I do for it? And I'm like, I can't really help you because I don't really get a lot of blackheads, but recently I have noticed a little bit more of like an increase in blackheads. I don't know where it's coming from. It's maybe because I've not been masking that often these days, because I don't know, my skin is just really dry right now, which typically doesn't happen. And then I feel like all my face masks are like super drying on my skin. So that's why I haven't been masking a lot, and I have noticed a little bit of a like increase in blackheads. But this is something that I've used in the past. Even this is like completely empty. And the reason why I really like this, you can see it is completely empty. So this basically contains like a gooey, sticky you can call it a scrub, but it's not really a scrub. It's like very gooey and sticky in consistency. Looks a little bit like honey. And what that basically does is you just focus it around your nose and wherever you have blackheads. And I have noticed that my pores are less clogged. And if I have any blackheads, then it kind of does like get rid of that. So this one is an empty. I have one currently open and then I have one backup. So yeah, I'm also a little bit mad that Toli Moly is again not cruelty free, because after I go through all the ones that I have, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So yeah, as of now, that is that. Another product I really love, and I think that is finally all the skincare. Now let's move on to hair care. I have my favorite dry shampoo of all time. This is the Batiste dry shampoo in the shade Divine Dark, or rather not shade but like variant Divine Dark. This one is going to be empty very soon. This is also the one that I showed you in my recent November favorites video, and then this is a backup that I have already. I bought both of these together because I've already used these in the past, and I've emptied maybe like 2 or 3 cans of these in the past, like maybe a year or two ago. And this is now going to be my favorite, so I'm always going to be repurchasing this. It's just my staple, just my holy grail. Works great on my hair. It gives a lot of bounce and a lot of volume, and also it doesn't look like my hair is oily at all after I put this in. So yeah, absolutely freakingly love this stuff. And then I have the Plum Body Love and Gel Lotion, and this is the Hawaiian Rumba variant. Again, I mentioned this in a recent favorites video. I think it was my October favorites, and this was the bottle that I showed you that is now completely empty. I know there's a little bit around the sides and everything, but this is not coming out, so I will have to figure out how to use every last bit of product. But yeah, I used this one up completely, and I already bought another one that I'm currently using, and yeah, absolute freakingly love it. It smells amazing. It's not super sticky because I don't like sticky body lotions at all. The reason I did not use body lotion for a very long time regularly was because I just did not enjoy like sticky body lotions and all of that. So yeah, again, love the stuff. I would highly recommend. They also have like a more melon kind of a scent. That one I think is called Tropical Tango, I think. And then they have some cream lotions. These are gel lotions, and then they have 2 cream lotions. So if you have a little bit more drier skin, I think you might like the cream lotions more, or even the body oil. The body oil is also amazing, mentioned in my recent favorites video. So yeah, that was that. What else do we have? Okay, with hair care, I have the Wow Sunflower Biolipids and Argan Oil hair mask for dry and damaged hair. This is the only Wow hair mask that I really like, and I would highly recommend because this works amazing on my dry hair. My ends are really hair, and my ends are really hair no my ends are really dry when it comes to my hair, but my scalp is really oily. So and especially now, I feel like since my hair is a little bit colored, I did get balayage done earlier this year. So because of that, I feel like my ends are now extra dry. And I will have to say that these have not been working very well ever since winters has started. My hair has become like extra dry, but I feel like normally throughout the year this hair mask does a very good job on my hair. Right now it's just like nothing can help it, nothing can solve it, so I'm just trying whatever I can to kind of salvage the situation a little bit. But right now, legit nothing is working, you guys. Legit nothing is working. But yeah, completely used up this one. And then I have one that is in my shower right now that I'm also using. So yeah, I think those are all the products. Okay, I have one more body lotion, and this one I know technically is not like a most repurchased product, and let me tell you why. Okay, so I discovered this recently. It's the Dermafake Intensive Restored Body Serum. This is what it looks like. It's completely empty, you guys. I've mentioned it in a recent favorites video. Now the thing is, I love these, but I'm like trying out different variants. Okay, so I have the smaller size of the Night Replenish, which again I mentioned in a video, and then this is the one like the full size that I got. And now I bought the Aqua Surge, I think, body serum. So they have 3 different variants. So this is the second one, and then I'm trying out the other one, and I will figure out which is my favorite. But I feel like Dermafic body serums overall as a range, I want to call them like one of my most repurchased, because yes, I've been hooked. I'm trying out different ones, and eventually I will be repurchasing this one, at least for sure. If I like Aqua Surge more than I like this, then I will probably repurchase that. But overall, I feel like I've been really obsessed with them. I really like them, because again, similar to the Plum body lotions, they're not super thick and super heavy, but they're still moisturizing, and they do a really good job at nourishing my skin, my hands, my legs, all of that. So yeah, really been liking that, and I feel like that is it. I know there are a ton of products that I have missed that I have not shared in this video, like the Plum Grapeseed and Sea Buckthorn Light Stay Day Cream. When I was talking about sunscreens, I remembered that okay, this is a product I forgot to mention. It's an SPF 30 like day cream with SPF kind of a situation, and I have 3 in my collection right now. 2 backups and 1 tube that I'm currently using. And when I say currently, I'm not saying that it's my everyday SPF, but like if I want to reapply my SPF through, like, maybe if I'm using like a lower SPF in the morning, like maybe 30 or 40, and then after a couple of hours I feel like okay, I need to reapply and get some additional protection for the next 2 or 3 hours, I will maybe like use a little bit of the tea tree toner by Juicy Chemistry, and then put on the Plum day cream SPF situation. I do have a reels actually on my Instagram where I show you how I reapply my SPF throughout the day, so you can go and check that out as well. If you're not following me on Instagram, definitely make sure that you do so. But yeah, this video is like getting super duper long because I had so many products to talk about. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely make sure you subscribe before you leave. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye. Bye bye.